yourself. Just gotta talk about some shoes. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, back with another certified hood classic. In today's banger, I am going to be taking a pair of shoes out of a box. Not only am I going to be taking them out of a box, but I'm going to be telling you what I think about them. The shoes in question are these, the Air Jordan 11 Gratitudes. According to the Nike website, this release of the Air Jordan 11 is a thank you to our day ones and those committed to carrying the Jordan legacy forward. That is to say, Nike are incredibly appreciative to us for buying the same shoes over and over and over again. Because you see, this shoe is essentially a reimagining of a retro based on an original that we've also seen retro twice over in the recent past. And so the gratitude for us buying these is totally founded. I got these on a shock drop that went down here in the UK earlier this week. You guys over there in the US had a shock drop of these, I think back on November the 14th. And so there are plenty of reviews and on-foots out there, but none of them like this. I should say that the Air Jordan holiday release has, for a lot of people's sneaker collecting tenure, been the highlight of the sneaker year. Cast your minds back to 2011. The holiday release of the Concord 11s brought fever pitch pandemonium to malls and sneaker stores countrywide in the US, prompting riots, sparking fanfare, people were trampled, doors were removed from hinges, pepper spray was used to control crowds, all because people could not wait to get their hands on the Concords. These days in 2023, the hype around Jordan 11s has definitely subsided a little bit, but I think it's fair to say that the Jordan 11 is still very much the flagship Jordan model, hence the reason why we still have these holiday releases, and hence the reason why Jordan brand don't take to thrashing this model during the year like they do others. First of all, let's talk about the box. It is a good box in terms of size and shape, but it is a little bit underwhelming. You've got a golden Jumpman on the lid. You've got a little air vent there on the front of the box, a la previous 11s. And then when you open it up, you have this golden logo, and you've got some paper with the word thank you splayed out in various languages. It's a good box, but I definitely think it's a little bit lackluster compared to the OG Jordan 11 boxes, which had the plastic inserts. In terms of the shoes themselves, as said before, these are based on the 2006 DMP, the Defining Moments Pack Jordans, which featured a pair of Concord 11s with some gold trimmings and a pair of Air Jordan 6s with similar type features, with some key differences being these feature a really nice quality leather upper where you would normally find the ballistic mesh. They also feature the tuxedo patent leather in a slightly fuller cut a la recent Jordan 11s. They also feature the 23 going down the spine, and they have this cloudy or milky outsole, very similar to the 72 and 10 Jordan 11s we had back in like 2015, I think it was. Rounding it out, you also have the leather tongue. You also have the golden Jumpman on the back, and the liner of the shoe is pretty similar to all other previous Jordan 11s. 190 pounds was the price for these, which is something like 210, 220 bucks. My overall impression of the aesthetic of the shoe is they're really nice. They're really clean. The Air Jordan 11 is one of my favorite models. I actually still have my Concords from 2011 right here, my playoffs from 2012, Space Jams from 2009, and probably one of my favorite non-OG colorways of the Jordan 11 are the Pantons, aka the ultimate gift of flights. So I am hugely excited to finally have myself a pair of DMPs. The only thing to do is to see how they fit on foot and to see how they feel. foot, I think they look great. I am a huge fan of Jordan 11s on foot, especially when they are out the box, brand new. They look awesome. In terms of the fit, they fit relatively true to size. I wouldn't recommend messing around going up or down. If you do have a wide foot or a fat foot, it would probably be good to go a half size up, because sometimes the patent leather, because it's not very forgiving, can encroach on the territory of your little pinky toe. There has been a little bit of chatter about the departures of this shoe from the DMP from 2006, because this shoe has taken on a bit of a reimagined theme with the application of this leather material and the cloudy, milky outsole. People have been a little bit gutted that we didn't just get a straight up one-to-one retro of the original DMP. But to be honest, I am not mad at these. Some positives include the fact that this leather material is going to make these way easier to maintain. Another thing people have been complaining, we love to complain about stuff, don't we? Let's be honest. Some of us sneakerheads are pretty fickle, but another complaint that has been levied is about the milky outsole. Because after all, one of the best features of the Jordan 11 was always the icy blue outsole. As you can see from my Concords, the outsole is prone to yellowing over time. And so with this pair, you could almost argue like they've done half the job for you by giving it to us in an already pre-yellowed type fashion. And with this edition, I'm also not mad. I feel like it's kind of cool that the 2006 DMPs will continue to be a special shoe. The one-to-one retros can sometimes take away the magic from some of these older retros. And it also means that this shoe will continue to be special in its own right as well. So in terms of release info, these are set to come out globally on December the 9th. If you haven't already picked up a pair via one of the shock drops that have gone down, don't worry. You should be able to cop a pair pretty easily, I would have thought, on December the 9th. Because we're in a time where Jordan 11s aren't the hype factories that they used to be back in the day, and with there being a lot more releases each week, each month, and with the price point being £190 or over $200, I don't feel like these are going to be an instant sellout. I can see these selling out in some places, but I also wouldn't be surprised to actually see these sitting. And so if you are a fan of Air Jordan 11s, if you're a fan of the Concord colorway, the DMP colorway, these are obviously going to be a no-brainer, and I don't think they're going to be that difficult to get. That's my review. Those are my thoughts. That was me taking these out of a box for you. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Always pleased to read what you guys have to say, even though I ignore most of it. No, I'm only joking. Have yourselves a really good day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care for now, and peace. Thank you.